Hello from Southwest Florida, and it is the day after a property was sold. I am the listing agent. I list a lot of properties, and I want to let you know, if you are a real estate buyer, how that offer is presented, especially in multiple offer situations, is going to win you the contract. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be the biggest figure offered. So let's just pick an arbitrary number, $500,000. The home is for sale for $500,000. 15 people come and take a look at it. 5 offers are presented. Some of them presented simply at list price, which there's nothing wrong with. And some of them are up into the $550 range. So you've got this gambit of $50,000 from which the seller's searching all of these offers. Some of them are cash, some of them are financing. One of them is offering financing priced at $550. Well, our first thought is, will that appraise for $550? So that one kind of gets a little bit fishy because there's no direct addendum that states that they're willing to bring the difference cash to close if it only appraises for list price. For example, if it appraised for $550 and the contract is, if it appraised for $500 and the contract is for $550, there's $50,000 missing from that equation. That agent could have fixed that by just writing in there that they were going to bring the balance of the funds to closing. Some of the other things that we saw were a weak escrow, $5,000 down, period. That's it. Well, for $5,000, another home can become listed somewhere around the neighborhood between contract and closing, and the buyer go, I'll just give away $5,000. I like this view better. So the sellers did not go for that particular contract because of the weak escrow. We had other ones where they just had crazy inspection dates, like a 20-day inspection period, 20 days for a 30-day closing for people that have to call movers, put all their stuff into a truck and send it somewhere halfway across the country and have an unknown for almost 3 weeks. So, you buyers, you're going to have to fight for yourselves because your agents aren't fighting for you. And one of the things that I pride myself on is when Angela and I are looking at these contracts. Angela is heavily a buyer's agent. I work buyers and listings, but I always show her, I'm like, look at what we're dealing with. I literally put everything on a spreadsheet: price, escrow, inspection period, how they're funding it, when they intend to close, and also if they're using an escalation clause. And if you don't know what an escalation clause is, it's time for you to figure it out and find a real estate agent who does know that. Because if you've lost more than one offer, your agent isn't using the right skill. And what's that saying? The definition of an insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again without a change. So maybe it's just time for you to figure out the best possible way to get you into a property.